So there has been a trend going on YouTube recently, and it's basically people showcasing to the world how much they spend in a week. Now, personally, I think this is a very vulnerable topic that it shouldn't be taboo, but it is. Long story short, spending habits are so subjective, and I think it's so interesting to see what people prioritize in terms of spending, what other people don't, and just to see how it varies and fluctuates based on all these variables. Now, I'm not trying to go into a full econ lesson about variables and spending habits, so I'll just cut to the chase. I am a full-time student at a public institute, which means tuition tends to be a little cheaper, especially if you're in-state. I am so blessed that my parents help me out with tuition. Now, they don't pay for all of it. I am on a somewhat of a scholarship, and then I have to pay a certain percentage of my tuition each year. I fully acknowledge how much of a privilege that is. I'm actually living at home this semester, which I've mentioned in a couple of videos in the past. So that being said, I am not paying rent, thank God. In terms of food and that type of stuff, I don't buy, another extremely privileged area, I don't buy groceries. I just eat what's in the house. So in terms of living expenses, there really aren't any, unless I buy like my own face wash, hygiene products, but that doesn't really fall under that umbrella. I paid for my car with all of my own money. I do have a car loan, and so I'm paying that on a month-to-month basis, and I'm hoping to have it paid off by this coming May. So that's a big expense, just between gas, my loans, maintenance, insurance. That's something that kind of the bulk of my money at this point goes to. So I did my weekly spending from last Monday until Sunday, which is today. On Monday, I had a pretty busy day between work and class. I always pack my own lunches. Monday, I got off pretty cheap. Okay, hello folks. This is Anne on Monday, October. I don't know why I'm trying to like say the date as if I need to timestamp this, but I'm about to make my first purchase of the week, I guess you could say. Honestly, this doesn't really fall under this category, but it's some sort of money exchange. There's money coming out of my bank account. So basically, last week I went to Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Clinton's book signing, or not book signing, I wish, their book tour, and my aunt bought my ticket for me, and I still haven't paid her back, so I need to go to the bank so I can give her money, so I'm not indebted to people, because that's an icky feeling. So, first purchase of the week, Monday. Again, why am I trying to timestamp it? We don't know. I did not spend any money on Tuesday. Okay, we are coming at you again from another car iPhone vlog because it is spending day 2. We love stimulating the economy. I'm at BP, you know, me being classy. It's a gas station. I don't know if it's a national. Actually, it is the BP oil spill. Duh, it's all over the US. I need some coffee, and if you haven't watched my How to Be on a Budget, go watch it. I give this tip. Whenever I need a coffee pick-me-up, I always go to the gas station instead. Not always, but I try to avoid Starbucks and stuff because it's so expensive. And then go visit Graham. So we have the reusable cup, per usual. $1. I don't even think he charged me for tax, so don't know if that's legal or not, but thank you, BP. Hopefully it's good. It kind of like reeked of chemicals in that gas station, so it wasn't the most pleasant experience, but if my throat starts to swell up or something, I'll stop drinking it, but we're a gal on a budget. On Wednesday, I only spent $7. So it is Wednesday night. I'm at the grocery store because we're having a potluck at work tomorrow. It's like 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I need to make something. I'm making deviled eggs. You know, we love smelling cute. So the 2 ingredients I'm looking for are ground mustard and paprika. no idea where I'm going. Like, what even is ground mustard? When my mom said I needed ground mustard, I thought it was a typo and she meant brown mustard. I've never even heard of that. So, let alone trying to find it, not going well. We found the spices, and then we also found candy. So we're $7 poor, but that's all right. I got candy because I'm in a little bit of a bad mood, and nothing like processed sugar to lift the spirits up. On Friday, I worked from home in the morning, and so after I finished work that afternoon, I went and got a massage with my mom. Oh, thank God. So Mom and I are about to get massages, and
Look at the stress lines now.
Yeah, the bags are real.
So we should be looking better afterwards, but can't guarantee it.
We're at the Minnesota School of Cosmetology. Pro tip: go get massages at like colleges, schools, because students will do it, and the price is right. So, highly recommend. Signs of a good massage. Oh my gosh, Mom, we have like lines on our face.
It was worth it.
Okay, so I feel like we ripped the place off because I go up to pay, and I was like, I'm paying for both, and she's like, $38. I'm like, no, for both. The massage was $20 an hour, people. This is why you go to school. Plus, I gave like $20 tip, so. Oh, that was a gift, though.
Oh my gosh. So the person at the massage told Mom us to drink water, and Mom's like, stop at CVS, I need to get a jug of water. You are cut. This woman is ridiculous. Mom, a little parched?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Saturday I was expecting to be a more spendy day for me, and it did kind of pan out that way. Right off the bat, I went shopping with my mom. I wanted to get some new clothes, but I had no luck. So the only thing I ended up spending when I went shopping was $3 on a new face wash. I guess it's a win-lose situation. Like, I didn't get new clothes, but I saved a lot of money. Now, I didn't get any footage of Saturday night, but I went out and got tacos with some of my good friends that I went abroad with. We went to this like cool taco bar, and it was Dia de los Muertos, and so it was popping off. At this taco restaurant, I spent $34. Now, I know that's a lot, but I paid for my friend's dinner, so that's like 2 meals in one. And then after that, I had for a school assignment, which this is a whole other topic that I could go on a rant about, but for school assignments, they should not expect you to have to fork out money, especially in college when you're already paying tuition. I had to go to Dia de los Muertos festival, which it was actually really cool, so it did not feel like school at all. I just had to take pictures of it, and there was a $15 cover charge for that. And then on Sunday, I decided I wanted to do a Turkey Day 5K, so that cost $43 for my admission to the race. So people, contrary to popular belief, I did not just roll out of the sack. So, I literally, like, during my run, I was like, you know what? I always, like, whenever, I don't know if this is nationwide, but in Minnesota we have, like, the Turkey Day 5K. I'm pretty sure that's in, yeah, it's like for sure in other states. But it's basically like Thanksgiving morning, you run a 5K. And up until this year, I was like, oh, you could not pay me to do that. But this past, like, 6 months, I've really gotten into running, and so it sounds kind of appealing. I think I'm gonna do it. No one else is doing it with me, so I'm just gonna sign up and hope that 1, someone also signs up later, or 2, someone at least comes and watches it with me. Ooh, so it is $43. So it's $43 to run this. I'm literally paying $43 Because the morning of, I'll be like, why did I do this to myself? And that's a little expensive, but if I hate it, I'll never do it again. But it could be like a fun tradition, you know? This reminds me of that tweet. It's like, every night I pray that I don't marry into a family that runs Thanksgiving morning 5Ks. Who have I become? Well, I just registered for the Turkey Day 5K. That might have been a very big mistake, but you live and you learn. So, $43 poorer. But investing in the health. This is the grand total of my spending for the week. I was a little shooketh. Hate that I said that. I'm gonna have two grand totals. I'll explain why. My grand total of spending for the week is $185. The true grand total is $140. As I mentioned on Monday, my aunt bought me a ticket to go to the Hillary Clinton book signing with her. I just took out cash so I could pay her back. I don't know if this is a Minnesotan thing, like Minnesota nice, but people like don't like when you like offer to pay for stuff. And this is also just like her being my aunt and me being like the poor niece. She's like, no, put it towards your car payments, like I don't want it. So I didn't spend that $45, so I'm just gonna shave it off the grand total. Realistically, I spent $140 this week, which might seem like a lot to some, it seems like a lot to me. Life's expensive, you can't always control what you spend your money on, as weird as that sounds. If this is a video concept that you'd be interested in, and honestly, I was thinking of maybe doing an entire month of spending. The thought of that, like, kind of freaks me out, but it would almost be more realistic because the weeks would kind of balance each other out. This is definitely more than I usually spend in a week, and so maybe next week or the week after, I'll have a really cheap week, per se. But thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.
Look at her now.